Hello and great to see you. My name is Konrad Kording and I built you an app. So let me demo it. Share my screen. Here we go. So this app is for the planning of research projects. I find that it's often very hard in a research project to know where you stand. There's all these pieces. And we want to get all of them right. We need to get all of them right to do good science. So the idea is I built an app that has all of them and helps you with that. So here we go. Just like here, this is the splash screen saying hello. It's just custom built this version for Neuromatch Academy. And let's dive right in. Once we open it, we have here the key pieces of a project, questions, hypotheses, audience, who's it for, related papers, what are other relevant papers that we know, what's the data set, the analysis, the planned analysis, a process to do things, and also we can write an abstract in here. So let's start with the data set because I hear a lot of you like doing it like that. So let's take the Allen data set. So we have an Allen Institute. And I just loaded it here. Let me have a quick look here. It is called Allen Institute Visual Behavior 2P dataset. That's the dataset source. The key variables, so let's write out a description what's there. The key variables that are available is neural responses and visual stimuli. Data quality. This is a very well curated data set. Cleaned up, already ready to go. Now, what would be our ethical, legal considerations? Well, it's like a mouse data set. I don't think there's much problems with that. This is an existing data set. Mice clearly do not have a claim on privacy. It has been generated using the approved methods, minimizing to animals, and it exists already. It is approved for me to use it because they publicly released it. Limitations. Not like how, so what I really want to ask, not like, and I should have started with that, to which level neuronal recordings are stable and to which like bleaching changes them. So you can say the visual stimuli themselves may change a bit over time. But for asking my question, this should be a good data set. Okay, and then once I filled out my form here, I can click on ready for feedback. And then we will need to wait a little bit because the data is now being sent to OpenAI. Let's see. And oh, it says I did good. It says the section provides a good overview of the data set, including its source, key variables, and ethical considerations. However, it lacks specific details in some areas, such as the provenance of the data set and a more thorough assessment of data quality and limitations. It's true, we could go into more detail. We could go into more detail there. Look, and here, what I just did is I accidentally left the page. It showed you something cool, which is if I just come back, if I reload it, it's still there. Here, let's go back to the data set. Not like, and let's see here. It says, say who collected the data. So we don't really say who collected the data, and that's kind of maybe not good. So let's go back and they are here. Limitations, data quality. This data set was generated by the Allen Institute to give us a good data set for the whole community to ask questions about visual presentations. Okay, now that we've done it, can get additional feedback. Just wanted to briefly point out something here. While we're in this screen, there's a lot more data where we can see here leveraging existing data set and so forth. Yeah, we have like these things. And if we click on them, it gives us a lot more information. And if you're lost, it's like super useful. So just wanted to point that out. Let's go back to this page here. Now that we have the data set described, I often find it good to jump back to the question. So let's see. What is our question? My question is, to which level do calcium indicators get bleached over the duration experiment? Research question. Well, like that's my question here. I should have put it to the right place here. And impact. Calcium imaging is getting progressively more popular. However, it is known that the used dyes get bleached. They get weaker over time. It would be good to quantify this. Good. Let's get some feedback on this. Great. The section provides a clear research question. It says it's clear, but it says the motivation isn't good yet. Why does it matter? Now, like let's see here. This matters to the broader fields because the more bleaching matter, because if bleaching matters a lot, it would be useful to correct this. Okay, let's get new feedback. Great, here we are. Still just a 6 out of 10. Expand on why calcium imaging is important, how quantifying dye bleaching could impact the field. Okay, we should be doing more. But you get the idea. No? Like the key is that you need to plan experiments and you need to plan proper data analysis well ahead of time so that you know all the pieces that you need to have in the end. And also, if you plan things beforehand, you're much less likely to make rigor mistakes, not like because you already have a plan of what you're doing. You're less likely to overfit the data. You're less likely, in a way, to fall short of doing a good experiment. So I hope this app helps you kind of like get ready and produce wonderful projects. And as every year, I'm very much looking forward to seeing the projects that come out of the projects at NeoMatch Academy.